Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the TDS Telecom Hayden Chamber Network Breakfast. The breakfast buffet is open. Please go get yourself some breakfast. Today's breakfast has been prepared to you by our Hayden Chamber members, Greenbrier Catering and Beverages by the Cross. Thank you.
But I don't know any of the past on it. Just test on Yes. I'm trying to think of something yeah, okay, I will try. Right up front. Okay, right. I know.
Oh, yeah.
So we do sometimes.
You got the brew going on.
I know, I got the brew going on.
Yeah, we have that. Good.
Do you sell pianos? Are you with the red sign that government way? Okay, cool. I don't play a whole lot anymore. And so I don't know how qualified I am.
Good to see you.
My son, he personally expressed it. But it's not
All right. Thanks to Bob for being on the
Slideshow.
I don't
Or
care.
leaving it on the whole time.
I don't
I
care.
can leave it on.
Welcome, everyone, to the TDS Telecom Hayden-Shaver Networking Breakfast. I'm Wayne Cofield, I'm the president of the Hayden Chamber of Commerce. And let's get ready to rock and roll. I'm excited for today. Thank you for all being here, and I hope if this is your first time that you enjoy, tell people about it, bring others. We hope you enjoy yourself, meet someone new, and learn something you didn't know about before. Our special program for you today, our annual Hayden Awards presentation. We welcome all those who have taken the time today to come and enjoy this presentation with us. Our guest Emcee and my pal Kerri Thoreson will be here later to razzle dazzle, and I love her outfit today, by the way. A little golf clap for that outfit. Yeah. Makes the morning hot. This morning's breakfast sponsor is Idaho Central Credit Union, and I'll introduce Roxanne shortly. But let's start with the Pledge of Allegiance, and Sandra will lead us off.
How do you want me to go about that?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you so much. And without further ado, Roxanne Kussler, Business Development Officer with Idaho Credit.
Hi, my name is Roxanne of Idaho Central Credit Union. Idaho Central Credit Union opened its doors in, thank you, is that better? Yes. We opened our doors back in 1940, so this year we are celebrating 80 years of helping members achieve financial success. Pretty proud of that. We have 38 branches, one that will be opening very soon just down the street in Moscow. And we are very dedicated to the financial wellness of our community. So in that regard, one of the things that I and my teammate Octavian and I do is we go into businesses and we speak to employees and give financial wellness classes. So unfortunately right now we can only do that in groups of 10 or less, but we are happy to come back as many times as we need. And we always bring goodies and treats with us, so that's always a lot of fun for everyone. And if a group setting like that doesn't work for your employees, we can also set up a table in a conference room or a break room. We can do one-on-one sessions with employees as well, if that's something that you would prefer. We're happy to do that. We do have financial service officers that are trained in our branches, on the phone, and through our video chat online, that can help members and non-members alike, free of charge, with their credit questions, whether they're just starting to get credit or if they need help repairing some credit. They can help give advice on the steps that they need to take to make that happen. Tavo and I also go out into the community. We volunteer our time at some of the elementary schools and we help teach children about money and how it works in their community. Okay. I think that's about it. Thank you guys so much. Oh, the other thing that I have for the first 4 people who want to open up a checking account today with me, I will fund your account with $150. So come and see me if you like. Thank you so much.
Thank you. How about if you already have 2 accounts? Had a try, right? Next up, Katie Johnson's got some tray tables.
Good morning. I hope you're having a good time. This is a great day to have a chamber breakfast, and we got some fun folks here with us. I'm going to start with TDS, and I'm looking for Anita. Does Anita run away? Oh, there she is.
I tried to run away.
I see some familiar faces that I saw last night at the park. We're all looking a little bleary-eyed this morning. Hi, Kerri Thoreson from TDS, the latest fiber company in town. Any businesses here have any questions? Our man, Derek, is here. Just wanted to highlight that we are sponsoring the Humane Society Telethon that's coming up in September. Really, really excited about that. Also want to let you know that if you're a commercial customer and you have an appointment with Derek between now and the end of September, you'll be entered into a drawing for a H.A.Y.D.E.N fly fishing trip on the Coeur d'Alene River with Mr. Joe Roby. I think that's how you say his last name. So it's a half-day fly fishing trip. You're also going to get a brand new rod, reel, all the stuff that goes along with that. Custom flies just for the Coeur d'Alene River that Joe's going to hand make himself. And then, I don't know what you call it because I don't fly fish. I sit on my bank and read a book. The thing that goes here that you put all your stuff in, yeah, you get one of those too. I don't know what they're called. So today, we had what I'd like to call a going back to school for parents. A couple coffee gift cards, because God knows we're gonna need those. Face mask, a little water bottle, and because we are homeschooling, we're gonna have wine. And I'm not gonna judge which one you drink first in the morning, the wine or the coffee, because I might have put Bailey's in mine this morning. Santa Claus. Santa Claus. Santa Claus, that's what it says. It actually says that. That's what it says that. Now put me on the nice list now, okay? I think Anita just scored points for Christmas. Woo! Thank you, TDS. And TDS is our title breakfast sponsor. We're very happy to have them with us. And now we come over to Dreams Are Forever, Art for Entertainment and Events, and these guys are great. And who's speaking? Marty will be speaking.
Thank you, Candy. Dreams Are Forever. We started this company in June. We opened our doors in June of 2020. Think about that. But we have over 50 characters now that we can provide for parties, events. We have an event center in Dalton Gardens on Government. That's 1,000 square feet, and we can decorate it to whatever theme the guests want. Our characters range from princesses to superheroes, Harry Potter and Star Wars, pirates, Broadway, and villains. Speaking of villains, we are working with the Chamber and Candy to put on an event for Halloween that will be 2 days. It'll be a drive-through, stay in your car, trick or treat, listen to our own custom radio stations with broadcasting the shows that we're doing. We're doing 4 separate live performances with over 20 characters. It's going to be food vendors with food bites, and there's going to be all kinds of fun stuff going on. So we're looking, we have a sponsor packet we put on each table. We're looking for sponsors for this event. It's happening the day before Halloween, starting at noon, and on Halloween Day. So please look through the packet, and if you're interested in either becoming a vendor or a sponsor, please get in touch with Candy or us. And I think we have a drawing. Elsa?
Yes. Oh, look. This is for 50% off your next party package with us, and you can use whichever package you choose. Let's see. Oh, craft tree care. Nicholas Craft.
Do you have kids?
There you go.
Ah, perfect. It'll last as long as you'd like. We'll keep the card, we will, give him one of our cards. Congratulations.
Beginner's luck, first day.
There you go.
Thank you, Marty. And we will actually be doing the ribbon cutting on September the 2nd, and we'll be at your location. So make sure you join, and we will be sending out information about that. And hello, Melissa with Bright Inspired Futures, and I would like Melissa to tell us all about this business.
Hello, I'm Melissa, and this is my associate Cassie, and we are agents. We represent actually 2 different companies. So if you're a business owner, Colonial Life will actually help you provide some benefits to your employees at no cost to the employee, which is really, really nice. And then for individuals, both business owners and just regular individuals, we work through Mutual of Omaha, and we help do some financial planning, whether that be college planning, retirement planning, anything that your future could potentially have in mind. So we hope you enjoy your journey, and we hope to talk to you soon. Until then, we're going to draw 4 names. Mutual of Omaha actually sponsored, just so you know, the 2 flower bouquets are actually Sergeant's Restaurant, which is also a local restaurant, and The Porch. And then we've done a farmer's market basket and also a local favorites basket for a spa package. So we just wanted to celebrate the local.
Alright, getting through the year,
It's the Lions Club. We don't have her name, sir. Okay.
Sandy Rosswell?
Sandy.
Sandy Rosswell.
Sorry, Sandy.
Marty E.
Marty. And then Joan Genter.
Well, Melissa, thank you for your generosity. 4 giveaways, that is awesome. And we move now to Jackie Johnson with Legal Shield and ID Shield. Jackie, tell us what's happening in your world.
Good morning, thank you. So last month was my first month here, and so I met several of you, and that's very exciting, and you're all very welcoming to me since we've only been here a couple months. So we do legal and identity theft services for individuals, families, and then we also do employees. So we have, for your businesses, we have discounted rates to set them up as an employee benefit. We can do it payroll deduction, but most of my groups are actually on self-pay because it doesn't take the time away from your HR and the company. So there's no cost to you, additional cost to the company. We just authorize that we can offer at the discounted rate. And then I work directly with the employees and do it that way, so it doesn't take your time, but they do get the benefit of doing that. So if you look at on your utility, I have a little card here, kind of gives a brief explanation of what we do. Our identity theft, we now have the most robust plan of any company. We just rolled out the 401k investment. We also did privacy management, so when you have things online or you have your management score, we now do that, and we can help you with that to keep those things good for your business too with our licensed investigators. And that's the thing that separates us from others, is that we have licensed private investigators that do, when you have identity theft fraud, that they go in at no cost and clean that mess up for you, and they'll continue to keep doing that for you. And our legal services on here, We have over 6,000 attorneys nationwide, so when you use your provider attorney in Idaho, if you have a problem maybe in another state, we cover all areas of the law in all 50 states, so you can access that at no cost too. And there's unlimited consultation. We do your wills, your living wills, your will without attorney, anything like that. So my contact information is on here. I'd love to come in and talk with you and just tell you a little bit more about what we can do for your company. We're doing a drawing for a little shredder, so oh, Barb Smalley.
You want a shredder, she was gonna shred your heart. And I'm gonna pass the microphone now to Kathy to announce our newest members that we have in the chamber. Thank you to our trade tables, and if you're interested in having a trade table in a future breakfast, just see me.
Good morning, everyone. We're so happy to have everybody here, and we have some great new members that we're welcoming for the month of August. Kootenai County Title Company joined us at the bronze level, J.T. Jacobson. One More Time, which is a nonprofit, Tiffany Walker. Idaho Small Business Development Center, bronze, Julie Kantz. Kootenai County Young Professionals joined us at a bronze level, that's Ryan Collins. And 7-9 Media, silver, Aaron Ward. And here to join us this morning, we can actually welcome in person, is Nicholas Kraft with Kraft Free Service. Kraft Free Care, they joined us at a silver level. So Nicholas, could you come up and let us know a little bit about it?
Thank you very much. Hello again, everybody. So my name is Nicholas Kraft. A little backstory about me. My wife and I moved to the area this year. We moved in January. I love this area. You can't find a better place in the world than North Idaho. Thank you very much. Everyone has been so welcoming. We truly enjoyed it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. We love this place. Kraft Tree Care is my company. I chose to start my own tree company because my family does two things, military and trees. I was a Marine for 8 years. I left the Marine Corps. Thank you very much. I went around the world twice. I was in Iraq and Afghanistan. Decided I didn't want to see more of the world. I wanted to settle down in a great place. So as my family does trees, we are veteran-owned and operated, family-owned and operated. Between myself, my brother-in-law, my father-in-law, we have over 45 years of tree experience. I've been doing trees for 5 years. My brother-in-law's right here, Junior Downing, has been doing trees for over 10 years. And I decided, since I love people, I got my business degree, I have a skill set to offer. This is a great company to start. So now we do everything tree related. Yesterday, we took down a tree of over about 100 feet tall, giant spruce tree, bigger than you wrap your arms around the base. And days before that, we're pruning fruit trees for a lady who wanted to have her apple tree produce better, but didn't have the skills to know how to manipulate that tree to produce better fruit. We do commercial and residential. We offer discounts for commercial. It's one of the reasons I'm happy to be here in front of business owners. Mostly I work face-to-face with customers in residential areas. Whether it's word of mouth or advertising that works, I see people face-to-face, but not many business owners have a good option they can rely on for tree care. So I wanted to come up here and say thank you guys for having us in the community. I'd like to give back to your businesses by doing work for you at a discounted rate for your companies. If you guys have anything that you need done, please feel free to contact us. We do big trees, small trees, and I do residential. So if you're a realtor, or you know a realtor who has new people in the area who want their property changed in a certain way, we do that as well. Do it all. Appreciate a call from anyone at any time. We do email at the website, crafttreecare.com. You can book online. We make it as easy as possible. Thank you very much for having us.
And I just want to let you know that if you would like to join our chamber, please give me a call. If you have anyone that you'd like me to talk to, I'd be happy to talk to them. We're always interested in our new members, and we thank you all for coming. And here is our leader, Wayne.
Thank you, Kathy. Thank you for your service. I appreciate it very much. So it's my pleasure to tell you about our guest MC for today, for our annual Hayden Awards presentation. And it's Kerri Thoreson. Kerri is a longtime newspaper columnist, past Post-Fall Citizen of the Year, and recipient of the 2019 Legacy Award presented by the Soroptimists. She's a popular speaker and MC in the area. Without further ado, my good friend, Kerri.
Thank you, Wayne. And I have to give my first award, there isn't an actual award here, but my first award, Candy, where are you, Candy Johnson? Oh my gosh, let me tell you what I know. A lot of work goes into an event like this to make it seem like a lot of work hasn't gone into it. So kudos to you for not only for this morning, but for what you do. It's not an easy job. I know because I've done it for a different chamber of commerce. I know what to tell about it. But the other thing I wanted to mention this morning, I think the unsung heroes, and especially in 2020, the unsung heroes in every community are the small businesses. I think that most of you are a little bit crazy, a lot brave and courageous, and we couldn't have communities without you. So for me, hats off. I give you an award every day. And for those of you that are still standing, and those of you who opened businesses this year, look at you. Wow. I love America and I love our communities, and I love the spirit, the true spirit of the entrepreneurs and the small business people. So that's my award. There's no actual award, but that's my personal award this morning to all of you. So thank you. One other thing, October 1st of this year will be the 30th anniversary of me writing a column. I've been in the newspaper business for about 35 years, but my Main Street column started 30 years ago on October 1st, and for some reason they've never pulled the plug. But in that time, I estimated that I have written about 1.25 million words and have only missed one deadline. I ran out of words about 20 years ago and didn't have a column. But the majority of those words were written about people in our community. I see such extraordinary heroism, perhaps people who wouldn't appear on the front page of the paper, but in the course of living my life and being in the communities, I see you. I see the people who change the world in all ways, large and small. So I take a bow with all of you for 30 years, because if you weren't also exceptional, I wouldn't have had anything to write about. And our first award, I'm going to introduce Wayne. Come back up here. Wayne and I got this. It is a well-oiled machine this morning. So here you go. Okay.
So because of time constraints, whatever, we're going to skip around the program. So it's my honor to do the President's Award. And there's a couple things that come to mind, what to say, what to do. So I'm just gonna say some words, you can think about these. Trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, reverent. Let me welcome our Boy Scout, Steve Griffiths. This man has had a tough year with lots of things going on. And turn around, do you see what's on his face? A smile. And every time you see him, It's a smile. And you are very much appreciated by the Hayden Chamber of Commerce. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's wonderful to be welcomed by the Greater Hayden Area Chamber of Commerce. And we will be expanding into all of Kootenai County. But obviously they didn't say that to be able to infiltrate any other chambers. Thank you. You guys should get this. I love Wayne, he's very kind. And I'm learning a lot about service over the last few months. And it's wonderful to be able to serve. So thank you very much. Have a great day, and I'm going to go and serve.
Brought to you by Steve Harrison.
Oh, my Chevrolet is a phenomenal organization.
I see a lunch in your future coming up. Thank you very much for your service, Steve.
Oh, look, I'm back. Congratulations, Steve. Mayor. He's gonna go do mayor stuff. Okay, so now we're gonna present, and I gotta give, I don't know who, if the person is in this room that came up with the Hayden Awards, with an award for each letter of the, is that person here, who thought of that? That is so clever. I like to reward cleverness, and that is very clever. So that's how the Hayden Awards are structured. So our first award, and Candy is going to, we practiced this a lot. We've got this, but Candy will give you your award. And I believe at the end, we like a picture of all of the award winners, if they could come forward, and then we'll spell out Hayden so cleverly with the awards. Okay, the first award is the letter H for Human Rights. Jeanette Laster is the Executive Director of the Human Rights Education Institute in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. She was nominated for this award for her commitment to our community through bringing celebration of the diversity of our community, raising the awareness of human rights by education, and recognizing that everyone has value and worth. Jeanette has always displayed this through her dedication to organizations such as United Way of North Idaho, the Salvation Army Crop Center, Community Action Partnership, and other local organizations that she has volunteered or participated with. So come on up, Jeanette Lassiter, Human Rights.
I hate speeches. Like to be the girl behind the girl or the guy. I'll just say that this has been some of the hardest work I've ever done, and that it doesn't happen by just one person. And so I get the fortunate opportunity to work with some of the most amazing students in our community, and they really are going to change our world, so for the better. And so I accept this award on their behalf. Congratulations.
And the A in Hayden represents arts. Jenny Hexted, Executive Director of Emerge. Jenny is the founder and Executive Director and has worked in the arts for the past 14 years. She was instrumental in bringing awareness to homelessness through art installations, volunteer artists, and special events. Jenny has received accolades for distinguished service, including the 2014 Inlander Peroni Prize. It's early. And the 2014 Mayor's Arts Award for Excellence in Arts Education. So receiving the award in arts, Jenny Hexted.
Hi, I am Jenny, and this has been such a hard year for so many people, so many businesses, We started off the year by losing our space when you probably all remember the fire on 4th Street that took out 6 businesses. So we were a part of that, and we were just starting to rebuild when then COVID took over our lives and kind of shut things down. So our transition into our new space has been very challenging, but we're working through it, and we're really hopeful to reopen here in a couple months and get back to the work that is so important to our community. Emerge works with at least 200 artists a year, and we do many community events and classes and workshops, but really the most important work we do is being able to be a safe, inclusive space in downtown Coeur d'Alene for anyone, whether you're interested in the arts or just trying to find community. And so that's really what Emerge is about. And thank you guys all. I'm so honored, and this is a real privilege. So thank you.
We're at the Y in Hayden. Well, we're actually at the Croc Center, but in the word Hayden, we're at the Y. And these, with Chambers of Commerce, whether it's a breakfast, a luncheon, whatever it is, networking is really key. And Wayne had talked about that in his introduction, you know, to get to know people, learn something you didn't know before you walked in the door. Now, those of you who don't know me know that I will wear sequins before 7 o'clock in the morning. But I learned something today. I met a new friend, and I am better for it. So the Y is for youth. And I became acquainted with this person when I read a story about her in the Coeur d'Alene Press, yay, Bill Bewley, in the back, trying to pretend like we don't see him, that Bill wrote. But my new best friend and awesome human being is Brittany Cooper. And I'm going to quote a recent article by Bill Bewley in the press, recent as in May. Brittany Cooper is 9 years old, and she wanted to raise money for Children's Village. So, okay, being 9, you're usually focused on a lot of other things. But her connection to Children's Village is because she was adopted from there by Zach and Ginger Cooper, who adopted Brittany and her sisters Caitlin and Sarah from foster care. Brittany thinks daily of the needs of the children she left behind who still need homes, and she decided to raise money to help them. Brittany would like to own one big children's village when she grows up. Well, let me tell you, when I grow up, I want to be like Brittany. She is awesome. She is my new BFF. And so I would like to introduce you to Brittany Cooper, the Youth Award winner. Come on up, Brittany. We're going to take our show on the road, aren't we, Brittany?
Yeah. Thank you. If you do want to support Children's Village, one way to do it is looking up on their website, and every month they put out a needs list for the Children's Village. Most one they really want is the ones with the tiny, tiny store. So that's the ones that you need to get. And not doing this with intention comes from my bottom of my heart. Because when I was a baby, I was at Children's Village. And I was adopted with my other sisters, Sarah and Caitlin. And I know that many of the other kids didn't get a home. So I'm going to help them. My dream is to get a one big children's village. And out around the world and help other people. And maybe you guys would like to help. Thank you.
Miss Brittany, I am 68 years old, and I can count on one hand the number of standing ovations I've ever received, so you nailed it today. She had told me a little bit ago that she was kind of nervous. Seriously? If that's nervous, you did awesome. Okay, wow, okay. And now you know why sometimes I say yes to opportunities like this. Okay, we're all the way to D in Hayden. Look at us go, we are flying. Distinguished citizen. This year's distinguished citizen is Lisa Martin from the Hayden Senior Center. She was nominated for the following: for all of the numerous challenges the center has gone through this past year with new management, expansion of the facility, coronavirus, and all. Lisa stepped up to the plate in such a fashion that our seniors haven't felt even a small blip in the daily operations. When forced to close the dining room due to COVID, Lisa made it possible for lunches to be delivered or provided by curbside pickup. After closing and complete sanitation of the facility, the senior center was able to gradually start back with their activities to welcome the seniors back to their home away from home. This could not have been possible without all of the hard work by Lisa Martin. She is our hero. Hayden's distinguished citizen, Lisa Martin.
Thank you. It's an honor to be able to serve.
And E is for education. Cheryl Rasmussen is a teacher at Hayden Meadows Elementary. She has been an elementary school teacher for over 30 years. I wonder if I've ever written about her. I'll have to look. And all of those years spent with the Coeur d'Alene School District. She was nominated for this award because of her dedication to her students. Her classes repeatedly score in a top level in the district and state testing. She is liked and respected by her students, and they respond to her as a teacher. She spent countless hours of her own time and money for students, as do many other teachers. She teaches because she wants to, not because she has to. She is driven and motivated not by the attention she might receive, but by the success of her students. Here to accept the award for Cheryl, because she's probably busy teaching, is her husband, Coeur d'Alene's Citizen of the Year. How awesome is this for a family? Is her husband, Rick Rasmussen. So the distinguished citizen and the citizen of the year. So distinguished citizen for Hayden last year and this year. Wow. I feel dwarfed by you in every way.
Well, I really wish Cheryl was here today. She would have been, she wouldn't want to come up here for sure. This is not her cup of tea. I'm out in front of public way too much, and she really hates it when I do that. But I think she and my daughter are on, this finished up yesterday, a 28-day walk on the Pacific Crest Trail. They went out, they did 260 miles, 28 days, slept on the ground every night, and I, no way in the world I was gonna do that. They, my daughter graduated college and got into Stanford grad school, and then now they don't have classes. So they started applying, they applied every day all summer. And Cheryl knew she had to be back for school. She doesn't know now that she doesn't start until September 14th, but she'll find out when I talk to her tonight. But so she's out, and they decided to have a little mother-daughter adventure away from all the social media and away from everything else. But yeah, I come from a long line of educators. My dad taught 35 years in the school district. My mom taught 35 plus years in the school district. Little brother's a teacher. There's been a Rasmussen. Cortland High School opened up in 1970. There's been a Rasmussen in that building every day since that building showed up. And so pretty ingrained in there. But Cheryl really loves what she does. She was the most heartbroken person last year when school got closed, because she just felt like she let those kids down. She went out and did everything. She brought stuff to their homes. She went out and made sure they always do a rocket day. She did that for each kid last year. She went out and bought a rocket for each kid, and they brought them in groups of 5 and let them shoot them off. But there was something that she just felt that, she will go that above and beyond. And you were talking about those test scores. 2 years ago, her class was #1 in the entire state of Idaho. For all the 5th graders, her test scores in her class, 1 through 32, was the top test scores in the state. She would never tell you that. I'm telling you, she is just, she loves what she's doing. This is her last year of teaching. This will be her, and she could have gone out, and she wasn't gonna end it in the way, closing up next year. She wants to come back, help these kids out. She loves what she's doing. She loves the kids. The kids love her, and it's something that I wish she was here to accept this, but I feel honored to be able to accept it on her behalf, because it's so deserved for her.
She might be like,
No. Okay. We're at the inn in Hayden. And this is what I mentioned earlier, when I was talking about my respect and admiration and awe of the business community, and especially the small businesses. This is a perfect example. So N is for new business. And the recipient joined the Hayden Chamber in June as a gold member. So talk about all in, come on in, as a gold member. Robinson Financial Services, Tom Robinson, he received a double nomination for this award. His financial services recently moved into our area, and he's already been working to become involved in the community. Tom has aligned his business with the Chamber of Commerce, business networks, coaching at the local high school, helping at his local church, coaching Little League, and volunteering. So this is pretty awesome. The Hayden New Business of the Year goes to Robinson Financial Services. And my new friend, Tom.
I just want to say thank you to everyone here, especially all the new businesses who started during this kind of crazy time. And my hat's off to you. I know we've had a little bit of struggles. I know you guys have had it. And a disclaimer on that award, I just moved to Hayden. So I actually am not involved in coaching any of the high schools out here, but I plan on doing that in the future. I love to volunteer. I love to get back to my community. Opening up a new business during this time definitely comes with some challenges, but everyone who I've met has been awesome. Everyone in the community has been awesome. Robinson Financial Services, we do taxes, bookkeeping, payroll. We do investments for business. We do business acquisitions. We do business consultations. We set up entities, LLCs, corps, partnerships. We try and be all-encompassing. So anything that you guys need in your business, I'll try and find somebody who will do it, or I will do it myself. And looking forward to working with a lot of you guys, and I appreciate this tremendously.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Well, I wish Hayden was a longer word, like Post Falls. We'd be here until noon. We'd have lunch also. I sincerely thank you to the Hayden Chamber, to Candy, to Wayne, for inviting me. I've been saying no to many things over the last year or two. And 2020 has been a struggle and a challenge for all of us in different ways. But it certainly has been for me personally, because I never have a private thought. I share those in videos and in my columns. So I just want you to know that it will get better. I don't know when, might not be tomorrow, but it will get better. And I just love how our communities have continued to embrace each other. You know, the be kind is cannot be overstated. You know, if you can't contribute to the collective dialogue in a way that lifts people up, just sit back, pretty please. But yes, so thank you for allowing me to be here and to dress as if this were an evening event at 7 o'clock in the morning. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Kerri. To all our guests and award winners, we just have another round of applause. Thank you for attending. I believe Candy has a few announcements to make this time.
Okay. Well, first of all, I'd like to thank our board of directors. We have a great board that I work with. You know, I've worked with other nonprofits, and I got to give a shout out to my board. They're awesome, and I really enjoy working with you and working for your chamber. Also was thinking about the song for Manny. The sun will come out tomorrow. You know, so it will every day. We're so excited about that. Upcoming things. September 2nd is our ambassador meeting, followed by some ribbon cuttings. We're going to be ribbon cutting for B Sharp Music Studio at 9 o'clock. Kerri Thoreson. And then we'll be following that over at Dreams Are Forever Events at their event center on that day. The following day is our board meeting on the 3rd. And then on September 14th, we are excited to get to partner. Thomas Hammer Coffee has done a grand reopening, so that's their tentative date. I'll send more information out. They're going to be having a party. We're going to have some parties in September. September 16th, we have a ribbon cutting for Bright Inspired Futures at 4 o'clock. And then we will be heading out to Minute Press in Rantham. He's having a party at 4:30 with an open house. There's going to be food there. And then the next breakfast is September 24th. We're already advertising that. Make sure you get your seats, and we have trade tables available. If anyone would be interested in trade tables or sponsorship for future breakfasts, just let me know. And since we have a couple minutes, did anyone have an announcement that they'd like to share? For your business or otherwise?
Hi, I'm Jan from Jan Jesperger Insurance, and we're starting to see a few fundraisers pop back up again. A lot of them are kind of spread out and maybe doing part of it online or whatever. But remember that we will always do a basket if you need a silent auction basket.
Okay.
I'll have a selfish plug. I'm loud. I'll have a selfish plug for these brand new shirts hot off the press for Love Lives Here, because our community is awesome. So if you're interested in purchasing Love Lives Here, get a hold of me.
So just let the community know, so one of the things, I work out at a hospital in Post Falls, and we partnered up with Panhandle Health, and we've set up a COVID testing site at the fairgrounds to help with the Kootenai site. So you can drive through, it's in the food court, you can get an elephant ear, and you're COVID tested. We're hoping it eventually turns into a vaccine station, but it's about a 5-minute wait, and you do need to have an order, so you can go through your visit, you have a doctor's order that you can go through. So just to help the community out with more testing, so us and Panhandle are open up a testing site at the fairgrounds, and then you can do your test there. Hopefully we won't be testing much longer, but it is something to help out just with the volume that we're going through right now.
Hi, I just wanted to mention the historic J.C. White House. When we moved it from Sherman down to Tubbs Hill, it used to have this portico on it that wasn't original, it couldn't come with. Now we have a huge hole up on the 2nd floor. All of the donations for our capital campaign this year are to rehab that house, to put the porch back on, to fix the hole, and it needs some paint, it needs a roof. But if that preservation of that iconic house means anything, and you want to be a part of that, this is the year to do it, because next year we're going to be talking about our exhibit hall, but this year it's all about the White House, and the museum's not going in the White House, it's going under it. So that's community space. That is your space. So if you want to make a donation, you can do it on our website, or Facebook. We made it real easy. So come and see me. I got pledge forms.
Yes, I'm Santa Claus, although there are some others that are out of Santa Claus. One of the things that I'm putting out to everyone in general, there's a challenge right now for this coming Christmas. I'm a nonprofit Santa Claus. I do things like the Northwest Cancer Foundation, which is for the cancer kids. And there are other children events. The challenge is, and how are we gonna do it? How can Santa Claus be present? I'm putting it out because of one reason. I've got doctors and everyone working on it, and so far, they're saying, we don't know yet. And so, if someone comes up with a good idea, I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You have a great day, and with the award winners, please come up front so they can have their picture taken. Thank you.
Should we go stage?